Hello folks, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. So, as I said, I went and kind of saw what I wanted to do here in terms of constellations. So, it's important to note, again, that you can come back later and redo your points. You can go to the spirit guide in town, pay her a little bit of money, an aether crystal, and redo some of your points. Because what you want to do is figure out where you want to get to, and you're probably going to have to end up spending some points in things to get there that you don't actually want to keep. So just keep that in mind when you're statting your points. For now, though, I'm probably going to be able to get away with things I actually want to use. I'm trying to get to... Oh, I don't actually know where it is on the screen. Yeah, a level 2 constellation called Harvestman's Scythe, which you would assume would look like a scythe and would be somewhat simple to find. This is Spear, there's Revenant. Well, I'll just tell you what it does, shall we? Harvestman's Scythe at the first level gives you +2 energy regen. At the second level, +12 health regen. Third level, +4% physique and 20% constitution. Fourth level, 25% health regen. Fifth level, 25% energy regen. And at the fifth level, rather the sixth level, it gives you +4% cunning and 4% spirit. But it requires us to have not only the, what are the names of these things? The primordial that we're already in, but also ascendant, which we have not unlocked, don't have any points in, but we can get there. We can get there through the primordial branch that we're already in. So we're going to start on the Wraith here, which you see when we complete the constellation will give us 3 primordial and 3, I've already forgotten the name of that one, ascendant? Question mark? Indeed. So we'll go ahead and put our point in a Wraith there, and that will give us, when we're finished, right now we get plus lightning damage and aether damage. The lightning damage will boost our replicating missile. We'll get some more spirit, some aether resistance, some offensive abilities, some energy absorbed from enemy spells, and yeah, some lightning damage, some aether damage, some percent lightning damage, and some percent aether damage. So we get a little boost from this. Mostly it just gives us the ascendant we need. And to finish off the scythe, we'll also need some order, I believe this is called. Yes. So we'll take the lion for that. Let's see. We'll give us. Yeah, it'll give us some health. It'll give us some straight spirit and health, and some extra damage and damage to our pets, which we aren't really going to be using too terribly much. But yeah, it'll still be nice, still be handy. All right, so let's proceed on this way. Ooh, that was ungood. That was what one might call bad. Alright. So this is the other side of that area that we saw that was blocked off before. Alright, so presumably this does all kind of tie in together. Who'd have thunk that going into the midst of their lair would mean that they could ambush us at will? Who would have funked it indeed? Come on, pick it up. Put it up. There we go. You're no longer a grave disappointment to us all. That's not true. I'm still disappointed in me. Alright. tonic. I can use like a food ration pretty decently. Wow. Did I make him angrier? Is that what happened there? Skull fetish of spines. Pierce damage, health regen. Interesting. Some lightning damage, some cunning, some spirit, defensive ability. Yeah, doesn't necessarily seem better than what we're currently using though. Yeah, and our damage here is up to 391. Not too bad. Some more crystal. I'm still amazed that I chose the right way. I chose the right path. There's a first time. For literally everything. Don't get used to it. Mostly what I'm trying to get across here. Ooh. Another rift. A rift gate up ahead. Let's deal with what we've got here in front of us. Let's see. So we could boost up our physique a little bit more. I mean, currently it seems like we can wear basically everything we're finding. Yeah, I'll boost it anyway, just to be kind of on the safe side. Let's see. There. Sure, that'll work. All that like that. Alright, I'll go ahead and dump a point in will here, which again, because it has a circular border, this is a passive skill. Yeah, so when we drop below 70% health, we'll get a damage boost. It's on a cooldown, so it won't be all the time for someone who gets hurt as often as we do, but yeah. It'll be nice when it happens. It'll be nice when it happens. Alright, I guess we're circling around. Ooh, hidden laboratory, alright. Warden's Laboratory Rift. Good, good. Well, we found the laboratory, it would seem. All we have to do is find whatever the terrible, terrible thing is that meant we had to come here. Yeah, I think I can unload all of those reasonably enough. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be useful. Let's head back to town and unload some of this stuff, because presumably we're going to be finding some really ugly things soon. And we'll probably want some space for loot. I mean, it seems like we still probably want what we have. So, yeah, I don't really feel the need to use any of those. I didn't screw up there, did I? I mean, even though the cold damage boosts our missile, so does more points in spirit, and it's got some resistance as well. Yeah. So that's probably still worse than what we're presently using. All right. So by putting the Zealot's gauntlets on, we would lose. We would use basically what what's that? Dodge. We'd lose some cunning, some pierce resistance, but would gain faster casting speed and some offensive ability. Oh, I also gain some armor. Sure, I'm not going to sell the thing after I equip it, but yeah. Plus lightning damage, plus chaos damage. I mean, this just seems like it's mostly superior to what we've got. The difference in spirit is going to mean we may lose, actually we'll probably lose a little bit of damage. From 397 down to 391. I won't sell it just yet. And yeah, let's go ahead and equip these gloves and that does seem pretty strong. We lose some damage this way, but would gain some movement speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell those things. I'll hold on to that for now. I might end up using it. I'll hold on to the Molten Walkers. Seems like we're dealing with a lot of fire damage right now anyway. Honestly, I could probably sell that as well. Oh yeah, I guess since we're here...
I see that my lazy assistant is finally back from her little trip.
Lazy, you say?
Good. I'll put her back to work. She mentioned you. You should speak with her.
You seem like a really nice guy. I think I've said that before, but really nice. Thanks for the timely rescue. Kasparov spared no time in putting me back to work, so I'm here for all your schematic needs. Just ask. Now what can I possibly need schematics for? You're welcome and thanks. Tinkering is her specialty. Plus 100 Devil's Cross reputation, 600 experience points, and of course the aforementioned achievement. Oh, interesting. Allows you to recover components from items and dismantle unwanted items into components. Interesting. Okay. So it is used to strip component parts and augments from items. Unfortunately, the process is imperfect and always results in the destruction of either the item or the component. But you can choose which one to salvage and which to sacrifice. If you salvage the item, any augment supplied will be removed. If a soul-bound augment was removed this way, and the item was not originally soul-bound, the soul-bound status will be removed as well. Okay. And dismantle is used to break down powerful magical items into their basic parts. The inventor has not learned this ability yet. I think I'm seeing why Kasparov has mean things to say about you.
You're bad. Is there anything I can help you with?
Can you provide me with inventor services?
Poultry stuff. Busy one.
Wow.
Speak with my apprentice. She handles the medium.
What a guy. What a guy. Alright, back to the laboratory of the evil man. It's where we belong. Laboratory, the warden must be nearby. Some more ichor. Sounds like there's a full-fledged battle going on down there. Nope, they just can't hit me. Good deal. I guess the laboratory does kind of work. This looks more like it's like a testing chamber with potentially human subjects. Which, I mean, you know, if you want to test how things work on people, I guess that's one way to go about it. You can't say the man wasn't thinking. Ooh, a chest. More money, more money, more money. Armadillos! Corrupted druids. It's quite the twitchy corpse you've got there, man. If you could calm that down, I would appreciate it mightily. Mightily, I say. Alright. Where are we at? Where are we at? Interesting. That's some range you've got there, bud. So, was he creating zombies? Because it looks like he was creating zombies. Gerthrin's notes. Did Gerthrin's notes say I was creating zombies? I need to know. So interested in tissue preservation. One of my colleagues has posited that they may intend to use human corpses as vessels for reception when they bring more of their kind in our realm. Wagon loads of corpses continue to stream in night and day. The sheer quantity is staggering, and I begin to suspect they are not merely executed criminals as we've been told. Yeah, we'll go ahead and look at the Inquisitor's journals here. Come on now. Don't be so finicky. Alright, and then the 6th entry. And yeah. So proceeding onward. Oh good, more of this stuff. I was just thinking to myself, I wish there was more electrically charged water. I was also thinking to myself, I wish I could talk. But you know what they say about wishes? Alright. You know, I don't know what I was expecting. But the lab is surprising me with how much like a lab it seems. Living quarters. Looks like it's actually a place for the unliving. But so it goes. Ow. Alright, second entry here. Now does it say he's... Stays... Dominator, you say? An army indeed! Origins of the Slith. I guess he's trying to head our way there. Part man, part certain. The Slith were testament to the dangers of the arcane. It served as the driving force behind the formation of killing this guy. Ow. Single individual, Oswald Hargett, backed by family wealth and a passion for research, Oswald aspired to leave his mark upon the study of the arcane. Little did he know that his legacy would leave a permanent stain upon all Arcanists and their field. Not me, I'm just saying, I had nothing to do with it. That's not a pleasant sound. That sound fills me with feelings. A defender, you say? It looks pretty offensive to me. I feel like I've been offended. There we go. You're dead, sir. See if any of these items are worth much. That's a lot of physique. Not over what I'm currently using. Not over what I'm currently using. Alright. Seems fine. Pick up the Ichor. As you do. Yeah, this is quite the army we've managed to establish here. Come on, man. I'm just trying to look at my map in peace, man. Alright. So, it looks like where we are is not actually accomplishing anything for us. Good deal. I'm a fan of it. I like it. Ooh. A couple of rares. There we go. Scrap. Some more notes. There wasn't any chest or anything there. Final entry. Well, let's see then. Determined to end my life. I cannot bring myself to carry out these abominable experiments any longer. I may have already doomed humanity. Though I have long felt shunned by my fellows at the Academy and thought the ethereals could offer me something greater, I can no longer be a part of this. If they find my body, they will use me for the experiments, so I must be discreet. Returning as one of those things would be unbearable. Indeed. Inquisitor's Iron Revolver. Interesting. Right. And an arbalist, okay. A lightning bolt is pretty interesting. But we'll be sticking with what we've got for now. You are one ugly mother. Ooh, Arcane Will. There we go. And it even counts down to when it's going away. That's pretty nice. Appreciate that. Well done, game designers. So your malices go over here, your bonuses go over here. That's really clean. A lot of other games, at least that I've seen, have trouble with that kind of thing. It seems like they've come across a pretty straightforward solution. So good on them. So many rooms. You can blow up the clock. Now I feel bad. But I mean, the research had to be done. But not those things. Fair. I mean, the ones back in the lab, you know, seem to be full. So maybe it's a good thing if you don't actually go around blowing those up. Oh, good. That doesn't look creepy at all. No. I feel much safer and better now that I've seen that. Go. Wheels back up. Yeah, I was trying to check there and see if the bonus from Arcane Will shows on your shows on that little mouse over tooltip. All was too slow. Grab this untouched meal. Ow. Stop it. You guys are hurting me and I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Makes me unhappy. Speaking of unhappy, here's our good friend. He didn't get away. Who would have seen that coming? Alright, wheels back up. That does show. Good deal. So it's important to note that it's not a flat 25% bonus we're talking about here. Rather, it's not 25% multiplied by all the other damage modifiers. It's an additional modifier. That's why we're not gaining. That's why we're not gaining 25% of almost 400. Of course. Well, you guys are more experienced. It's not to love. It's just more elemental damage. Some more spirit, some offense ability, and some energy absorbed from spells. Gotta admit, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good, man. Yeah. I guess for now, I'll go ahead and equip it. That puts us up to 406 elemental damage. And still not where we're looking to be. And this shrewd scepter of the wastes. Yep. Alright, folks, well, we're at, we've killed the poor betrayed man. We still looks like we've got a reasonable way to go here in the lab. At some point, I guess we'll come across the warden, but that'll have to wait till next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope to see you then.